How's it going, guys? I have Marley here with you. He is from the Worcester County Humane Society. Today we're going to be showing you guys place and how we feed Marley. I think this is going to be really important for whoever adopts him. This guy is awaiting his forever home, but whoever adopts him, I think it's going to be important to practice consistency with him, right? So I have his food measured out. It's breakfast time. We start him out with his breakfast. We're working on something. Play, sit, down, come, whatever it is. Figure out something that you want to work at. Let's figure out something that you want to work on with him and be consistent. That's what matters, right? So I have food here. Once Marley gets on the place, I'm going to tell him good. That means he's doing what I want. I want him to continue to do that. Then I will give him food, all right? And when I want him to come off a place, I'm going to tell him free. That will be our release command, releasing Marley from coming off the place, all right? Marley, place, sit, good. 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 Marley, free. Good job. Marley, place. Sit. Good. Free. Good job. Marley, place. Sit. Free. Nice job. Marley, place. Sit. Good. So we have distractions in the background as well. If they're quiet, we have distractions in the background as well. We want the dog to learn and understand that no matter what's going on or who's around, they have to work with us, right? We're working together. We're becoming a team. So using this food, using their daily rations, breakfast or dinner, will help you out. Make sure if you're the one that adopts Marley, sorry about that, if you adopt Marley, that you're consistent with him. I mean, this guy is great. You know, he's able to do this around other dogs, do it around cats, do it around kids, but consistency matters. Good. 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 Nice job. Marley, place. Sit. No. Good. So I like to use the words good, again, means duration. That means he's doing the right thing. Continue to do it. The food, the affection, that will come to him. No means you're doing the incorrect thing. Do the last thing I asked you, or stop what you're doing, right? Good. So again, when he's on this placemat, he can sit, he can stand, he can lay down. The only thing he can't do is come off the placemat before I tell him to. Again, consistency matters. If you guys are interested in Marley, or if you adopted Marley, make sure that you're being consistent with him. And if you're just watching this video, make sure you're being consistent with your dog at home. Consistency is key. Good. Good. Break. Nice job. Marley, place. Sit. So we got kid distractions going on in the background as well. No. Good. So that cat's over here trying to play with his tail. I want him to hold position. Good. And no, there we go. Good. So I gotta reward him a little bit faster. Good, because the distraction is a little harder now. Good. Good. No. Good. 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 No. Good. And you see how important it is to have a leash on the dog and guide your dog. I didn't talk about that yet, but if you have a new dog at home, or if you're looking to adopt Marley, or maybe you've already adopted Marley and you're looking back onto this video, this leash is important because it's a guide. I can help guide him and show him what it is that I want, right? So if he steps off of the bed, I can just give him a little bit of guidance with the leash. And that's why I have the leash on him. It's really important to set him up for success, right? No. Good. So you see that there? So letting him know that he's doing the wrong thing. That leash pressure comes on. When you step off, it goes off once you get back on the bed. Good. Now let me say this. It is really, really important to be consistent. No. Really, really important to be consistent. Now, if you say, hey, I'm gonna measure his food out, I'm gonna do a place for all of his breakfast, and something happens, something comes up, don't hesitate to say, hey, I only got a little bit of food left in the bowl. I'm gonna stick him in his crate and I'll let him finish his food in his crate. That's what I'm gonna do. We gotta finish this session. I'm gonna release him for this, and then I'm gonna take him over, put him in his crate, give him his food, he can finish his food up in his crate. But allowing your dog to work for it, right? So typically I tell people in the beginning, you wanna do like what you consider as nothing in life is free, right? So we have to work to eat, right? The dog should have to work to eat. If they were in the wild, they would be hunting, right? They don't just have food sitting there at all times, right? Even just putting this down, I want them to have impulse control. If I go to sit this down on the ground, I don't want him just going to grab it, right? And I'm gonna show you that right now. So I asked him to place, I'm gonna sit it down. If he comes off, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this already kind of close here, and I'm gonna apply pressure. So he learns and he understands that that's not what I want. Place. No. Good. So I want him to have no. Sit. Good. I want him to have impulse control, right? So just because that food bowl is sitting in front of you with food in it does not mean that you are free to go over and get that food. You have to wait for me to give you that release command. No. And that leash here is important because I can guide him. I can show him what it is that I want. So again, if you have a dog at home that you're working with, maybe throw a leash on them and start leading them and guiding them around. That way you're not causing conflict, getting frustrated, and you can show them what it is that you really want. If you've adopted Marley, I hope that you consider using the leash, right? Because we want this guy to land in that forever home and stay there. We do not want him returning back to the shelter. Listen to that, Siri. You guys have a good one. Thank you for watching.